Hello and welcome to my channel Wonders of Price Action. Today I want to share with you my experience, my knowledge that is very important and it will be very beneficial for you. And please watch this video completely, and this is going to bring a it will work like a game changer in your forex trading career. Whether you are a beginner, advanced or intermediate trader, this is going to be a game changing moment of your life. Now, what is the one thing that we keep hearing from all the analysts, traders, and everywhere? Follow the trend. Follow the trend. Why do we are still in losses? When we know we have to follow the trend, then simply we follow the trend. What is the reason that everyone knows that following the trend is the only solution, and all the time markets are trending? Now the problem is in the understanding of the trend. There are things that are distracting from understanding the trend. When we don't understand the trend, how can we follow the trend? First is the confusion through time frames. Most of the analysts and traders, when talk about trend, they say that this is my monthly, it is in bearish trend, and weekly it is bullish, and every time frame they say they define it in different way. That is the distracting factor. And other distracting factors are, there are many indicators and things, patterns, many things that are that makes this simple thing complex. So it becomes so complicated, we feel so distracted that we can't understand the trend. So now I am going to make these things very simple. First of all, when you open any, this is the gold chart. We begin with gold chart. Now when you want to trade, or you are going to analyze which time frame for understanding of the trend is important, it is daily time frame. When you want to know, want to understand, want to know the trend, only one time frame works well. Then we can move to the high time frames and to the low time frames. But when we want to know the trend, we will have to open the, first of all, make things clear. Which time frame? Open the daily time frame. Okay. Now what is simple? Where the daily time frame, we can't, for example, the gold was going here upward. Okay. When the days are going up, the market is going upward. But how do we know that there is a change in the trend? That is very simple. For example, this is the gold chart of daily time frame. From here you watch, from here, let me take the brush, from here this was simply going to the upward. Okay, in daily time frame, so I was going to the upward. It is quite clear. Now the trend has changed. Now the trend is changed. And first of all, what is trend? How do we know trend? And trend reversal. And for trend reversal, we can understand it also only from daily time frame compared with weekly time frame. How? Let us understand this in a very simple way. Let me clear this. Now this is the daily time frame market. Okay, now let us move to the weekly time frame. Now this is the weekly time frame. Now this week is downward week. This week is downward week. Now let me put the horizontal line to this week and let us count the days. What has happened in this week. Now this is the week that has come down and the gold has fallen very heavily. Now let us again move to the daily time frame. Now this is what is happening here. This is the thing we can understand the trend reversal. Now the week has 5 trading days. Now this was the first day of the week, this was the second day of the week, this was the third day of the week. For 3 days the market went up, on the fourth day it came down, and fifth day came down. It falls so heavily. If this market would come up to this level from in 5 days, then we can say that this is not a trend change. For example, here the market came 1, 2, 3 for 4 days, but all the 4 days the range was small. Here only 2 days, but the range was small and no level was broken. Here watch, this is not the retest of this level. No, this is the trend change. What is the trend? For example, this is the example from the gold, but we can understand this from other pairs also. We will be watching now what we see here. What is the gold chart says? The gold was in uptrend, gold was bullish, and now the gold is bearish. Okay, now let us move to the other time frames, other pairs also. Now I am going to open, for example, okay, now let us open the USD CHF. Let us see what is this. Now let me clear all this. Now this is the daily time frame market. It was coming downward. Now watch this these days, how heavily this fell, and we could expect that it will go back to the same way. No, it was in downtrend. It was coming down. This was the downtrend. Now let us see whether the trend has changed or not on this simple rule that we applied on the gold. I am not talking about anything other than this. No levels, other levels, no volume, just simple the. Now let us move to the weekly time frame. Now this is the weekly time frame and this is the previous week. Now this is the continuation of second week. Now let us move to the week and put the here, this is vertical. Okay, now again let us move to this analysis. I am doing with you. I have not analyzed this, but this was my I thought this way. Gold proved that, but now let us see what we can see from this. I am watching along with you now. Now this was the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and fifth day. What do we see from this? What happened? First day in 5 days, on the first day it went up. Then after from fall heavily for 2 days, went up to for how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5, the week ended here. Now let us move to the week again. week again. Now what is this? Let us see. Now this is the beginning of the second week. Does this week prove anything? This week has no. I don't want to see any levels. We have to see just two rules. I'm not clear about USD shape on this way. Okay, the trend is downward, but the days are not quite clear. Though I had earlier given another in other time frames and other using other techniques the upward move of the in you can watch my that video also, but here we will apply same rule on all the pairs and other things. Let us see what happens. I am doing all this with you. Now let us move to the AUD USD. AUD USD. AUD USD. Now this is AUD DST and this is the weekly chart. Okay. On the weekly chart, let us zoom in. Now this is the weekly chart. This is the week downward. Now let us see what. Okay, first let me put the horizontal line to the vertical line to count the days. Count the days. Count the days. Now let us move to the daily time frame again. Daily time frame. Now let us see. This was the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day. What a heavy fall this is. Though today Australian dollar is strong against most of the currencies. I have analyzed many pairs, but when I was about to analyze this pair 4-5 hours ago, then really I was struck. What is happening here with AUD USD? So according to this analysis, that time I did not analyze this way, but when we see this is clear heavy fall, this kind of fall. Now first let me show you which trend this was. When we see the daily market, it was to the upward. It was to the upward. Now if we see that this is the break of this level, but these breaks are only applicable, I think. Now what will happen, we will watch this when this kind of fall it doesn't happen. This is the trend change in AUD USD and the gold. Both of them looking bearish, though both of them were previously bullish. Now let us move to USD JPY. USD JPY on the same rule. Now this is the chart of the USD JPY. Now this is the daily time frame, and let us move to the weekly time frame. Let us move to the weekly time frame, and previous week, this was the previous week. This was the previous week. And now let us move to the daily time frame. Now see what has happened here. This is quite clearly looking me bullish. This was the first day that was a smaller bullish, then low range downward 1 2 3 4, just one day of the 1 2 3 4 and 5, just one day covered all the days, and the next week's first day so opened up and now broke to the upward. Now this is looking me quite, now this looks me trend changing, and the retest of this level is broken whatsoever. No, I won't talk about the levels in this scenario. What is trend? Now watch here. In the days the market was coming down, but Now it looks to the upward, and this is the same chart you also will be watching along with me. Apply the same rule. Maybe uh, we see it differently, but the rule is what the rule is of this technique to understand the trend. Open the daily time frame, where the market is in daily time frame is going, that is the trend. And trend changing is when in the days market falls heavily. And how do we know this? We go to the weekly market, and from there count the days, how many days. For example, 1 or 2 days covers all the range of the many days, then this is the trend changing. Okay, now let us move to any other pair. If this would have been live trading, I would have been asking from you, but here in the village I do not have the internet connection that good that runs live, so I am recording this video now. Let us go to the which of the pair, euro USD. Okay, euro USD, though I have already said that this is not the trend change in my previous, but let us see on this calculations. What is this? Watch this that I have given earlier on on not this technique, but on other levels I had analyzed this, and I was understanding that this is in still bullish. But let us see on this weekly and daily combination. First of all, this, and when we watch this daily time frame, then it is quite clear that this was in upward trend. But now now the days are coming downward. But what has happened in the weekly time frame? Now let us watch the weekly. Now this is the week that has come down, and now let me put the horizontal line on this week. Okay, week. Now change it to daily time frame. Now this was the first day. Oh, heavy fall. I was mistaken. I didn't use this technique, though it was in my mind, but I was a bit confused. Now as it has been clear in my mind, so I am making video on this. Now this is, watch this, 1 2 3 4 5. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, and the fifth day of the week. So heavy. But one thing I was in doubt, that this level is not broken. But if one thing I am confusing myself and you also. Here we don't have to watch any levels, but the fall of heavy fall or low fall. So this is also heavy fall, because 1 2 3 days it came, went up, and on the fourth day fall after breaking to above, and in 2 days covered all the range. And let us watch this on the weekly, how the week looks like. The week looks like this is bearish. Euro USD has become bearish now. Oh dear. What has seen. Now other pairs, AUD CAD. Let us see what is about this. Let us see to AUD CAD on this criteria. Now let me clear this all. This is the weekly. Now watch what is a previous week, what upward, then this week is down. This could have a different scenario, but let us see what is happening. We can't predict anything until we watch exactly. I have to put here, because this was the upward move, this was the downward week. And let us go to the daily time frame. Now in daily time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4 in 2 days. What is it also downward? What is happening here? Because I am myself surprised to see this technique. Whether it works or not, we will watch together. But one thing is certain. What one thing is certain. One thing is quite clear. We have to watch the daily time frame for trend, and this is now for trend changing bearish. Now we will watch and uh, apply this and watch this what happens, because on the AUD CAD what will happen, but this according to this technique, watch here, this has fallen heavily and has been falling for days from here. So this could be the, it has become once here or not. Let us see what has happened here. If this was so, what does it mean then? Let us see. Is there any difference between this fall and this fall? There are okay. Now I hope that you will analyze these things by yourself. Now let us move to any other pair. Okay, GBP JPY. GBP, a lovely pair. Most of the traders love this pair. Now this is GBP JPY. Now let me do my previous biases. Now let us move to the, first of all, now watch this. This is in days, this is coming downward, so this is downward trend. And let us move to the weekly time frame. First of all, this was the previous week that was down. Okay, now let me put the horizontal line on this and now change it into the days. Now what is here? Let me, this was the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth went upward. Don't you think this is a bit different from others? Because yes, this is a different. Watch here. First day, second day, third day, fourth day and fifth days. I think this is a bit different. This doesn't look like the same weeks. Okay, let us move to the previous week that was bullish. What is in that week? Let us watch that also. This I am doing along with you. This came in my mind that how can we define this. I am doing first time this technique, though I felt like, but I was unable to define this. Today I was feeling like that how do I define trend in a very simple way without using anything. Now this, watch this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These were the days, but this is not that powerful trend changing week to the upward. So it looks like as this was not the powerful upward move in days, so it is also in downtrend. It is very shocking for me also, because I have had quite some different biases for the different things. I am also learning, because throughout the life we have to learn. But this was the thing that I was really I felt like, but I was unable to define quite simply. And I hope that you have watched the complete video and you will apply this on your trading or your analysis. And the one thing that I don't think will confuse you, which trend this pair is in. All the time, all the markets are trending. Everything is moving in the world. There is change or there is continuation, but there is a movement, there is a trend everywhere. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye for now. I'll be coming in the next video with another analysis. Bye.